What's going on, you filthy animals? It's Los here. Before we get started on this video, I wanted to remind you guys to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys do like the video. Also, if you guys have any questions, drop it down in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer them. My social media is going to be linked down below along with my online store, so you guys go show some support and love. And now let's get into this video. What's going on, guys? It's Los here. I wanted to do my first video by answering a question that I actually get asked a lot, and that's, how's the MSG program? I want to start by saying that this is my opinion. I am in no way, shape, or form speaking for anybody else, the Marine Corps, anything like that. This is my opinion based off of my experience so far going through the schoolhouse and now coming out to post. Now, for those of you who don't know, MSG stands for Marine Security Guard, and it's exactly what you think it is. The Marine Corps is the only branch out of all the services that work security for embassies and U.S. consulates around the world. I am currently in Saudi Arabia, where if you would have asked me 3 to 4 years ago where I saw myself today, it's definitely not here. I do have to say, however, the culture and honestly the people that I've met so far is far off from what I was expecting. I am guilty of assuming the worst before I came out here, and I think part of that was we get so caught up in what the news has to say about other people, other places, other countries, and we don't stop to realize that there's a whole other perspective and point of view that we don't take into account, and that's the people that live there. And like I said, I am guilty of assuming the worst, and I am beyond glad that I was proved wrong. Everybody has been nothing but friendly, kind, and in many ways far more than what I would see back in the States. In the Marine Corps, customs and courtesies is drilled into you, harped into you from the moment that you get off the bus at boot camp. And anybody who's been in can attest to this. You give a proper greeting, whether it's good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, to an officer, a staff and CO, even other members of the same rank as you, and it's a 50-50 whether or not they're going to say anything back to you or they're just going to ignore you and keep walking. Now, I understand people have bad days and whatnot, but it's sad because I got people out here where they're 3 times my age and they're excited to, hey, good morning, sir. They're excited to talk to you, and that's so rare to see that back in the States. Before I came out here, I was going out to, I want to say, lunch, and I seen this older guy walking down the sidewalk. I knew I was going to walk by him, so by instinct, I was like, good afternoon, sir. And the blank look that he gave me was an eye-opener to me, to where I realized that we're really getting away from that fundamental basics of life in small greetings like that, small little phrases like, hey, how are you doing? Or hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, can change someone's day. Like, you don't hear that anymore, and that's just sad. Like I said, you see it in the Marine Corps, you see it in other branches, you see it in the civilian world. It doesn't matter. It's so rare back in the States, but here it's part of the culture, and I think that's super cool. Now, going back to being here in Saudi Arabia, it's a beautiful place, and unless you come out here and visit it and spend time here, you may not fully understand what I mean when I say that. But it's truly an amazing place, and it's such a family oriented place to live and be. Now, besides the sometimes crappy hours and the nonstop change of sleep schedule and being 7 to 10 hours away from, ahead of family and the different time zones and whatnot, I love being out here. I mean, besides having our own private gym here in our house, having a movie room with video games and stuff like that, working with a great group of guys that I know I'm probably going to get shit for making this video, but shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. Some of the bonuses of being on the program is there's a lot of downtime that if you manage your time correctly, you can get a degree. Now, that's one of the biggest things that the Marine Corps and even other branches harp on is, oh, join the military and you can get an education and whatnot. But anybody who's been in the fleet can agree that doesn't matter what MOS you're in, whether it's grunt, admin, supply, motor T, whatever, aviation, whatever, your hours 9 times out of 10 are going to suck to where you can't go to school, whether it's online or in person. And it's unfortunate, but being on the program, if you manage your time correctly, yes, you have additional duties and stuff like that, you can go to school and you can earn a degree. So that's one of the bonuses of being on the program. Another one is saving money. One of my buddies saved, I want to say, like 30, 40 grand in 2 years of being on the program. And that's one of the things that you can take advantage of while being on the program. Another one is travel. One of my other buddies just went to, I want to say, London. I think back to friends from back home, and I don't think I've ever known anybody that went out of the country besides like Mexico or maybe Canada. Other than that, nobody that I know has ever, gone to Europe or Asia or anything like that. And I think it's super cool to where if you do join the program, it's another advantage. It's another bonus to take advantage of. And if you don't plan on making the Marine Corps a career, you work with other agencies such as DHS, Navy, ICE, FBI. Doesn't matter, all these government agencies that you work with these guys. And if you don't, like I said, if you don't plan on making the Marine Corps your career, you know people in these agencies now to where if you want to go to one of these agencies, you know someone there. You get that firsthand experience from these guys. And I think that's super cool to where, like I said, if you would have asked me 3-4 years ago if I would have ever expected to, know people in such agencies and whatnot, I would have said no. And that's so unfortunate, which is why, like, overall, in regards to the program and being out here in country, I was way off on what I was expecting. However, I am very glad that I was, because it's truly amazing and incredible to be a part of something like this. It's a unique experience. What's up, you guys? It's me again. Like I said in the beginning of the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and show some love and support. All right. And also, if you have any questions that you guys thought of during the video, drop them down in the comments below and I will be happy to answer them for you guys. Peace out and let's go.